Ultimate Combo.
When the day turns into night, it's you. Under my eyelid, one big fool. Well, everything can go to pieces. I don't care. As long as you're there. Like the sun kisses the clouds. It's game on. Racing pulse, we get loud. Game on, stay strong. All I wanna do is sail into you. Help me paint the picture. Like the sun kisses the clouds. It's game on. I'm a clenched fist in the rain for you. A mental patient, half insane. It's you. Now everything can go to pieces. I don't care. Like the sun kisses the clouds. It's game on. Racing pulse, we get loud. Game on, stay strong. All I wanna do is sail into you. Help me paint the picture. Like the sun kisses the clouds.
Whoops. Welcome back, everyone, to Twisted Gaming TV. Glad you're here. This week's Twisted Takeover show featuring Akuma Rev, aka Rev 5 from Put Your Quarters on the Glass. Let's bring him in and let's get the show started. Welcome, everybody, here. What's up, Rev?
Cheers,
How
my
you
friend.
doing?
Cheers. How are you?
I'm getting there.
Are you? So am I. I just started, so it's a good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, this is probably my third one.
Yeah, I'm on one, man. What up, War? What up, Encore?
Yeah,
Appreciate you having me here, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. If you didn't remind me about the link, I'd have probably forgot about this.
It got a little close. I was eating dinner and I was like,
Yeah,
maybe I'll shoot him a message before I sit down with the family here.
yeah, that was smart because I would have got 8 o'clock and I was like, oh crap, we missed the stream. So, anyways, glad you're here, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
You have a good week.
It's been an interesting week, man. It's been an interesting week. Like, my wife posted on Facebook, but like she lost her uncle.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that sucked,
I heard about
right?
that,
Like
yeah.
it's never like I wasn't close with him, but he's a great guy, and like he's your family kind of what do you want to call lodestone or North Star for the family. Good dude
Yeah.
overall. Just God have mercy on his soul. Like he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, it's just been it's another week, man. I'm gonna be in New York next week. It's gonna be a busy week next week. I've been doing interviews like crazy this week. I locked down. Fuck, dude. Like I don't want to jump the shark. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight is the first like of many like amazing new content that I think people are really going to be like, holy fuck. And so tonight being the first one with F Champ Ryan Ramirez, this is
Yeah.
going to be an amazing interview. It's a long interview. It's a long motherfucking interview, but it is really, really good. It is really sound. And for anybody who knows anything about this guy, like he's been like the villain of the FGC. Like he talks so much shit, but like he backs it up. Can't hate on him when he's winning Evo championships. Like, and he tells you suck. You're like, fuck, he's right. I suck.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
But it's a really good interview. And then after that, I think when I last saw it, it looked like Big Blue was winning. I'm going to call matches on where people are. So, I'll call it for a little bit. I'm not going to stay up too late. I'm going to enjoy it, man. And then after that, tomorrow, I don't know when, man. I got the next thumbnail ready. And then I'm scheduled for my next interview with, dude, I'm telling you, you're going to be like, what the are you doing, Rev? It's going to be, I promised you like some originality, right? It's one thing I always said, I want to bring things that are fresh And while like it's hard, I don't know, no man. You know, when I call a match, it's when I call a match, right? And you're one of those guys who's been an amazing supporter like War, right? And it's true, man. I love when I'm calling a match, I do what I do, but man, when you see who I'm locking down for interviews, you're gonna be like, where is he going? And like the potential of where it's going is just gonna be, you know, hey man, enjoy the crumbs. Enjoy the crumbs.
I enjoy the interviews though too, you know. Dude,
this next one is the fucking shit. I'm telling you. This next one here, the one tonight with Ryan, dude, there is a video out there where he's fighting a guy named KBR. This guy's from Brazil. This is real talk, bro. These dudes are going back and forth. Fuck you. You live in a hut. Fuck you. You have no internet. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. This motherfucker, and I didn't bring this up in the interview because we took different angles, right? This isn't a spoiler. This motherfucker on a money match main stage, first to 15, I think it was, in fact, against this KBR. Now, long story short, KBR won the ultimate tournament, but this is a money match main stage the night before. He takes him like 3-0, gets on stage with a mic, stands in front of him and goes, "This is my fucking game, not yours. Mine." And then he beats him one more time, walks away, gives him a win for free, sits at the announce booth and is like, I got to give this guy some charity, man. Somebody help this guy out. Like, wow. He does that twice during this money match set. It was insane, the level of skill, and he was fucking with him. So like the dude, like Magneto, has this ability to just grab a character and move them backwards. You can just nudge them. It doesn't hurt. It just moves their body away. And this dude was playing big body characters, so he'd kill his fast guy, and then he'd just taunt him and keep him at bay. Like, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away. You'll never get near me. Get away. Get away. Taunting him, teabagging. It was like, holy shit.
The ultimate disrespect.
Dude, it's like, but here's the thing, right? Like, again, it goes back to when he loses, the guy's like, respect. And like when you see the psychology behind this, man, you're gonna be like, this is a level of fight game competitor. This is what Rev wants. This is what Rev's after. When I talked about I want a culture of merit, you know, I want to be around people who earn it. Dude, you earn that shit. This dude earns this shit. When you see his story, when you see the journey that this man has gone through, it's gonna be heartwarming, dude. He's a fucking bad motherfucker. I love this dude. He was badass. And dude, we had to like stop the interview because I was like, we could keep going. It's going to be amazing. Wow. You got some super chisels. Yeah,
that's one of the...
Dude, your super chat interruptions, bro. Oh, yeah.
You like that? Were you about to see another one?
I love it, dude. I love them all.
How to Bachelor with a $2 super chat. Hello, good evening. Good evening to you. Let's see what we're going to give you. Let's see. Yeah, I need to make some more, you know, but this is a good one. I like this one.
I have 130 in my little arsenal, and it's ridiculous. I got to get more.
My favorite one is Van Damme when he does the splits and shit.
The teabag. It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Okay.
It hits hard every time. What up, How to Bachelor?
Here we go.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Ultimate combo.
It's so true, man. It's so true, brother. Here is to you, How to Bachelor. It's true. The cream does rise to the top, man. It really does.
Yep.
You know what, man? I thought about this a lot this week. Like, I just got a text from a buddy, King, here before this, and he goes, "Hey, check this out." And he does like this promo as Thanos, and I'm just... It's beautiful to see the inspiration that I've been able to help, right? Like the footprint that I can say like, yo, there's definitely some inspiration and influence. And I'm proud to say, like, I'm happy to see those guys having fun with it.
Yeah.
Good luck. You know, like I said, man, I'm going to have some stuff where, you know, who wants to take on an Evo champ? We'll see if Eddie Good is really that good. You know, we'll see if Silent Ninja is really that ninja. It'll be really interesting.
Yeah, see, I loved the promo stuff, but you know, I will say, you know, when I did my promo, you know, it got a little out of hand.
Dude, you know, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I always try to go with the context and the intention And that's huge, right? Like, I think if people understand, I learned a lot from that, but I think, like, it's something to be said about understanding the heart of who you're working with, right? And if you really believe that the person that you're working with has malintention, then you shouldn't be working with them. It's a simple mind of business, right? And I think, anytime you're working with somebody in what's in the best interest of you, or what's in the best interest of your intention, should always be taken into consideration from not only you, but your, quote unquote partners, right? And I think that's important, right? And so that's one reason why, I fuck with you, bro. Like you understand a level. What up, Chucky? You understand a level of business and respect that is rare. Loyalty matters, and it is a unique feature. And I do appreciate you, my friend. There's a few of us who are still very, very interesting and connected on the side, my friend. So I do appreciate it. And what is up with all of the shit you've been doing, bro? You've been doing a fuckload of PlayStation content, man.
Yeah. Well, and Super Nintendo and N64 and all that crap. Because I was, I was getting tired of the arcade one-up shit,
Yeah.
And,
I
like
can
I said,
respect Ralph's perspective, man. I really can.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people won't say it, but some people will. But it's a little too much. Now, if you're subscribed to one channel for that kind of content, that's fine, because you're only hearing one channel, But when there's like 10 or 15 different channels you're sub to, and you get notifications, about the same shit every day, I'm like, yeah, that ain't for me no more. So then I went back to my roots of what I began on the channel, with all the, the console shit, the retro shit, and,
I love it, dude.
Arcade stuff too, and the collections and stuff. I mean,
you have a working Primal Rage, bro. You have a working Primal Rage.
No, that's the one that's for sale by me. I haven't bought it yet. Yeah, I haven't bought it yet, but I'm thinking about it. The guy wants $1,200, and it's the original, dude.
And it works?
And it works. It's the original one.
I mean, you might be the last man alive on the planet with a Primal Rage that works then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might you might have the final product, man.
The screen is nice.
The Holy Grail.
I'm probably gonna end up getting it. It's been on Marketplace for probably like 3 months, so I don't think it's going anywhere.
I got why did I buy this thing arcade over here? And it's been on the Marketplace for a week, and I had like 3 people message me.
Yeah.
And then when they go like, okay, so what games does it have? I'm like, well, it's got these 10 games and a jukebox. They're like, no, thank you.
Yeah, the arcade. Yeah, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I was gonna buy one just to burn it. But then I was like, well, $300, I could just buy something else with it. So
dude, I'm kind of like, here's the thing, right? Like, my wife tried to use it for some content, and she was like, I mean,
yeah,
it's easier to just hook it up to the Switch. Go with the Switch as like
it's a console.
So many good games.
It's a console arcade.
Right.
Right. It's promoted as an arcade, but it needs to be called console arcade or something.
Yeah. I mean, potential, sure. I guess like my neighbor's kid has potential. Yeah. I don't know him. But he's got potential.
But I mean,
Josh, what up, Calivac?
I don't know. Sometimes though, YouTube can really be a shit show.
Well, life can be a shit show, right? Like, I think at the end of the day, my friend, I always look at perspective, and God is good. We are here and not in Ukraine. Like, I can't complain.
Yeah, I haven't followed all that over there for like probably 2 weeks now, because I watched it when it was starting, right, for a long time, and I haven't watched any of it in 2 weeks because, man, it makes me sad, dude.
Yeah, there's nothing good over there, right? It's just
and CNN, they're showing dead bodies and shit, dude. I mean,
dude, listen, at the end of the day, our grandparents grew up with worse, and it teaches us grit, and it reminds us. Like, I'm not justifying anything, right? I'm not saying right, wrong, or indifferent, but I just go back to how our grandparents were raised. Dude, they grew up with literal Hitler. And like, Like, fuck. So
Yeah.
legit, people want, and I got, some of those relatives are still kicking for my side of the family. It's pretty nice. And it's a good one, man. I think we're blessed. But with that, I got to tell you, man, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward. Did you get a Killer Instinct little cabinet?
Yeah, remember that the review cabinet that John
Yes.
Yeah, the small one.
You can hack it, and you can probably do it to the Big Blue, because the Big Blue has that thing, and turn it into a whatever Cade, right? There's so much shenanigans out there. It's crazy what you can do with these things.
Wow. Yeah, but see, I still don't have my deck back yet for my Killer Instinct one yet. Bobby still hasn't done it. I told him though that after the Big Blue
I love
done,
Bobby,
right?
man. That motherfucker makes some amazing shit, dude. Let's be real. He does.
Oh yeah.
His shit is amazing.
He's a bad motherfucker. But ever since I reviewed the Big Blue deck that Bobby Vu made, right? He just got orders out the ass.
Oh yeah.
Because I had the first one, right?
Dude, last time I talked to him, he said, I'm busy until 2024 legitimately. Like, he was like, I swear to God, I'm not bullshitting. I'm backed up to 2024. And I was like, why don't you hire someone? He was like, I can't, man. It's all me. It's my, and I was like, okay. Like, I tried, like, I was like, dude, the opportunity cost alone. Like, fuck, you're leaving money on the table. But
he enjoys this shit, though.
No, he does this thing. He's Hattori Hanzo, man. He makes handcrafted material that is amazing. I get it.
And and then I told him, take your time with the KI deck or whatever, but just know once I do the review on the KI deck, you're gonna have a flood of other orders wanting the KI version. So but, I'm a patient man. I don't care. I got other things to do too.
Well, I was gonna say, you got a real KI, so
yeah. Well, and here's another thing, when you couldn't spectate and stuff or whatever, and I was like, well, the Killer Instinct ain't gonna be on. Put your quarters on the glass, so.
Dude, I had it turned on for a long time, and I would look and like, I don't know if people are playing it. I really don't, because I can't tell if there's a lobby or not, right? Like, I'm like, I think people are.
On the
What's
Big
that?
Blue? On the Big
No,
Blue?
Big Blue I can tell, but like KI, I mean, like,
KI.
so when you have it on and you're looking and you're like, are people playing? Like, I don't know. Like, and when I would open a lobby, I'd sit there for like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I was like, fuck it. And then I just go away. I'm like, okay, not a game, not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird setup of videos. Like I said, I haven't got to test it or update anything. But see, when I got my KI though, and put it together and everything, and before I did that review, I couldn't do an online test,
right?
Because it wouldn't sign on,
right?
But it was just like it kept disconnecting. It would do that stupid.
I still got the fucking dev deck over there in the corner, bro, with that fucking X-Men screen and everything. I'm going out to Frisco at the end of the month. I'm going to take it with me and drop it back off with John. Be like, here, motherfucker.
Yeah. But
take this shit. Give me the next game. Let's check the next one, dude.
Yeah. But I mean, are you done with those, or if they come out with the MVC2, would you think about getting that, or are you past that now?
No, not at all. In fact, give me 1 second on something. I do want to check something. I wonder. I think, my friend, I believe if and when I'm not worried about it. If and when they come out with a interesting, if and when they come out with a MVC2 cab, if it has MVC2 only, I'm still gonna give them my money. Now, obviously, there's a few things they got to do, and this is gonna get kind of really nerdy in the weeds. They got to get the right netcode. This is huge. Like, MVC2 cannot have the bad netcode. You have to have the best rollback netcode that's out there right now. That's on this, like this souped up Fightcade 2 shit. Now, the other part of this, man, is if they can get the Dreamcast port of it that has the J-Wong ratio system built in, fuck. It's going to be amazing. It could be amazing what they could do, my friend. Like, legitimately, they could change the game for however long they have it. Now, here's the other question. Is it exclusive? And is it cross-platform? Right? Because that's going to be the telltale sign of how long the game will hold on the arcade one-up. Because, as you notice with other game systems that hold exclusive fighting, when they don't do cross-platform, it segregates the fight audience. And what happens is then the medium of playing in those fight games for bigger tournaments gets set by the streamers. It gets set by the tournament organizers. We want Xbox. This is the system. We're playing PC. And right now, obviously chipsets are expensive, but tournament organizers have been using PCs to run their fighting games for a long time now. So when you look at it, they're using a lot of the souped up fucking fight games, which is great. But how long does that happen for Arcade 1-Up if they don't have a cross-platform Marvel 2 and, a year or two afterwards it comes out on Steam? That could be very interesting to see what happens to the community all of a sudden, because obviously the Steam will have its own community, but will the Marvel 1 arcade Capcom community be like, oh, fuck, everybody's over here? You know what I mean?
That's what my thought, like, if this is real, right? If the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Arcade 1-Up's the real deal, if Arcade 1 is going to get that, I guarantee. Now, it might not. It might be a while. It might be a year or 2 years or something. That shit's going to be on every system. The reason why is, dude, if you brought out Marvel vs. Capcom 2 PC, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5, dude, they're going to sell that shit from hell. You know what I mean?
Hotcakes.
Yeah.
Hotcakes, bro.
And it'll outsell any of those on the arcade one because nobody ain't going to care about that no more. Just like people don't care about the Ninja Turtle arcade one up because they're coming out with the Cowabunga shit. $700 or $34.
It's true. And you got online with 4 people, and you got tournament fighters online, and people are going, hey, you know what? Rev was right. This tournament fighters is a fun game.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. I hear that a lot, but it is what it is.
Yeah. It'll be good to see sometime. Oh. They need to release products without flaws. See, I saw something about that the other day where they need to have beta testers, right? Well, here's this. You know how I was kind of like a tester for KI and stuff, whatever, Really, they don't need testers at all. You want to know why? Because everybody's going to buy it. 40 YouTube channels, videos going to come out and tell you if it's good or crap. You know what I mean? So they don't need to give a free cabinet to anyone.
On the topic of testing, next question.
Yeah.
Next question.
Are you telling me to be bad?
I'm just saying next question, sir. I can neither confirm nor deny anything. Next question, please.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into what I was going to ask you, because you took over the Twisted Show, and I like that, man.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to. I'm a.
It's all right. I like it though.
I'm a loud personality, man, and sometimes it rubs people the wrong way, and sometimes those people can rub my rhubarb the right way. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but see, you rub me the right way. That's why I watch you every week.
You get me, man. Like some people don't get like the Rev thing is like it's not real.
Yeah,
it's really
not like the Mick Mullet deal.
Right, exactly. Like guys. Okay.
Yeah, you're a different person. Yeah.
It's interesting how it works, my friend. It is.
Yeah. Okay, first question. How did you get the nickname Akuma Rev?
So Rev is just an old handle for Revelations. So I used to guild lead and raid lead on a ton of different MMOs. So you're picking targets, you're doing movement patterns, you're holding the boss, you're healing the tank, whatever it was. I was always like one of the big guys. And Rev was always the call sign that was short. Akuma works because Akuma was like, I don't know, it's a long story on Akuma. My dog was named Akuma. I loved Akuma. Like it's, and plus it's like the evil side, right? Like it's like, okay, there's a good side and a bad side. I try to stay on the good side. I really do. But that's kind of the history on Rev. So.
Oh, okay. And is that kind of? Do you like the character Akuma too in Street Fighter?
Oh yeah. I mean, like
Yeah.
he's a badass demon that kicks ass, right? Like ultimately, he's a cheese master. And in certain games, I play him, but I really hold him back so people don't see me playing him.
Now, did you see the Street Fighter movie?
The Jean-Claude Van Damme
No,
or the anime?
no, the second real human one. It's Street Fighter.
The Chun-Li story.
No, some fists of no. It's real actors and shit.
So is the Chun-Li story.
Well, I didn't see that one.
Oh shit.
I'm talking about the one where Ken and Ryu in the movies being trained and everything, and Akuma is in that. It's not animated either. You never heard of it?
I'd have to see it. I've seen a lot of fan-made shit, and I've seen a lot of. Is it like a Japanese movie?
Fuck. Yeah. I think. Well, damn.
Chat. What's the name of this movie, yo? Chat. Put it out there. Let me see this. Give me a link.
Street Fighter. Assassin's Fists. Assassin's Fist. Yeah, you never saw that one?
Maybe I have. I'd have to check it out, dude.
Yeah, it came out in 2014. Street Fighter Assassin's Fist.
I was like from 2001, maybe 2002 until like 2020. I didn't do any. Oh yeah, I have seen scenes out of this. I haven't seen the whole thing. But until 2020, I didn't play any fighting games unless it was like a rare occasion. Maybe I was at a barcade and someone was like, "Oh, they got Street Fighter," and I was like, "Oh,
see this movie right here."
Yeah, I've seen scenes out of this.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's pretty damn good, dude.
Is it a full movie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, it's full movie.
I just got done doing a little research watch on a company on a game or a movie called Insert Coin. It's a documentary on. I'm gonna be interviewing one of the heads of that movie, so it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Right here,
dude.
I got it. Yeah, I got
sneak peek, my friend. Your boy is gonna be locking down some time with some peoples in there. It is a badass flick. Anybody who doesn't know, man, that makes me wish I was literally an intern for those guys. Like they were fucking crazy at what they did back in the day.
Yeah,
you can't rip their heads off. Yeah, we can. Fuck that. Rip their heads off.
Yeah, that's a good documentary, man. I love
it.
It
is.
I mean, I think I've watched it like 3-4 times.
Have you really, dude? I'm telling you, man. Good. I just watched it. I watched the whole thing today, and I was like, "This is good."
Yeah, because when I was a kid in the arcades and stuff, those are the games I played.
Right.
And they're talking about it, 30 something or whatever, whatever years. I mean, I love that shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Now, next question. How long have you been in gaming?
Oh, God. Since whatever, 84, I think, was probably about the first time I remember. Like, I remember having a computer or like playing Damn It or like playing Pong. Like, I remember playing Pong on like a little paddle, like boom, 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 boom. So, yeah, in television, ColecoVision, I played like Commodore 64.
Yeah, my grandma had one of those. She had a golf game on there that was like 4 players and stuff. It was neat, man.
What up, Dark Storm Queen? How you doing tonight? I am actually in a situation where it's interesting. Like, I think you and I are right there, man. Actually, you and I grew up in a day and age where there were no internet. There was no cell phones. Phones were attached to the goddamn wall, and video games, were like fucking 4 to 8 bit. I mean, like, let's be real. We were literally the pioneers of that generation. Now, some of us maybe are more on the younger side, but either way, like I was in 84, I was 5 years old, right? 4 or 5 years old. So I remember legit playing some of those early games and just being like, I can't believe this.
Yeah, 84, I was 4 years old because I was born in 1980. So yeah, we're about the same age and shit. I like it. It's awesome. Yeah,
man, those were interesting times. So, if you were a little bit older, then I don't want to be in my 50s right now, not yet. So,
yeah, me either.
Those dudes had a little. They had like, that's the Pac-Man generation, right? That's like the generation who loves like, I love Dig Dug and I love like, Randstar's awesome. And you're like, what? Like,
Yeah.
don't you remember like when the fighting games hit and like actually put arcades back on the map? Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Karate Champ. I like Joust. The
Oh
OGs
yeah,
of
I
the
remember
fighting
Joust.
game.
Yeah.
Those are the OGs of the fighting game right there.
Yeah. See, at a pizza place by my house when I used to go there, 2 or 3 times a week with my mom and stuff. They had a cocktail Pac-Man table, and I loved it back in the day, right? I don't like Pac-Man no more.
Dude, I got one on over there from my mom. Bought me from QVC. It gets turned on never.
Yeah, I just I'd rather. I mean, there's so many other games out there, right? You don't need to play.
Yeah,
man.
I need high replay value, and I need a game that makes my heart beat.
Yeah.
I know that sounds terrible, right? Like I need a game that makes my heart bump, but like Street Fighter and Call of Duty, those games get me going, man.
Call of Duty gets me going too because I've destroyed many controllers because of that game.
Dude, I had my first legit resurgence solo win the other day. I think it was yesterday. I like stood up, did a little dance. What up, y'all? Hit my first solo win. I felt so badass. So fucking scrubby at that game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. And New likes that game too, right? She likes playing
She likes to like pick up guns and look at them, and then she gets fucking shot. Like it drives it drives me fucking crazy watching her play. I love my wife to death. She's getting her blue belt right now in karate. God bless her. She's gonna be a badass. Let's do it, baby. All about the Laker dynasty. Thank you very much.
All right.
I don't have my Laker hat here. I was looking for it. Shout out HTB.
Thanks for the super chat. We're gonna give you let's see. We'll give you a long one. I like this one though.
No, they're not.
Oh, yes, they are.
No, they're
yes,
not.
They are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Get out of here. Better than the best. I'm better than the best. Get back in here. Do you understand
Yes,
that?
I understand that.
Tell them that.
There's nobody better than the Macho King. When you talk about the best, you're talking about the Macho King.
Better than the best.
That's what I said.
Tell them.
Better than the best.
Ultimate combo.
There it is.
That's one of my favorites.
Get out of here. She goes off stage. Get back out here.
And there's a lot of them where he does that, where he'll grab their hand and say, "Get out of here!"
Dude, he'd be canceled in a heartbeat today. Canceled in a heartbeat. These poor snowflakes cannot handle it.
Yeah, that's very true. Things
Dude, it's so true, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, you can't even make movies today.
Dude. The last movie that was risky, that was made, in my opinion, that actually made it through was Tropic Thunder. I think that was probably one of the last ones that was like, this will never be made again.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, at least we can still watch the classics. So,
bro, I love them all, man. You know what? Like, here's the idea, man. I just look for good humor. I don't give a shit at what movie it is. If it's funny, it's funny.
Oh, yeah. Next question. Do you remember the name of the first arcade you stepped in as a kid?
The first arcade?
Yeah.
Was probably Montclair Plaza Mall. It was in Montclair, California. The old mall arcades, when you walked in, it was like a giant, like you walk in, you're like, oh, there you go. There's where the babies sitters are, right? So like I'd get like $5 and motherfucker, you better make that last. Or it was Brunswick Bowling Alley. Those were the 1-2. Like, because right around that same age, like it was right in there. Probably Brunswick Bowling, actually. Probably Brunswick Bowling. $5. I had to make it last for like 4 hours, dude, back in the day. Every quarter mattered. Every fucking quarter mattered, right? Like, if I'm playing Ninja Turtles, I'm waiting until there's 3 other players playing with me, so I can guarantee that I'm going to get as far as I can for that, for that push. Yeah. Dude, it was, that's also how I got good at Street Fighter. Because you're like, motherfucker, this matters.
The first time I played Street Fighter, it was at a skating rink that used to be down the road from me, which is now it's a damn lumber yard because the guy, died, 30 years later, and his kids sold the business and stuff. But they had, let's see, they had Street Fighter 2. It was probably the original. And then they had King of the Fighters. They had a little, air hockey table.
Yep.
And maybe a few other games. But now the first arcade was at the mall that's by my house, and they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, no, it's rare, man. I got the one over here that I did that video on. It's so rare to see something like that. There's no beer and alcohol and shit. I don't think there is, but it's like a legit arcade. Like, come on in, play games, have fun. $15, unlimited. It's really sweet.
Yeah, see, that's what we have down the road. We have 4 or 5 of them. We got Side Arcade. We got
nice
Free Play Arcade, and it's owned by certain owners or whatever. But I mean, they got like 180 machines in there, pinballs and everything, and it's all from the 90s, 80s, some are 70s.
Yeah,
I mean, it's beautiful, and I think it's $10 all day, and they open like at 8 a.m. and they close to like 1 or 2 a.m.
That's the best money for dropping your kid off and never wanting to see him again. There it is.
Yeah. I mean, why didn't they have that back in the day? Spend $10 and
$10 unlimited
back in the 90s.
Forget
I
it,
told my mom,
dude.
look, pick me up tomorrow.
Actually, I got to tell you that movie, Insert Coin, talks about how much money they expected to make from like games back in the day, and like operators expected like, what was it, $700 a week for a new game coming out. We need a $700 a week return to be able to make our money back and then start profiting. Yeah, right. And then like the Mortal Kombats, when those came out and the NBA jams came out, it was just like, holy shit.
Well, see, there's an arcade in Keller, Texas. It's probably about maybe 40 minutes from me. And I think he's been around since the 90s, right? And that's the guy I bought my actually original Killer Instinct arcade from, because he had 2 of them. Because back in the day when it came out, it was so hot, he had to buy 2 of them and put them side by side because the crowds, I mean, they were just money makers.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I remember the good days, man. Those were fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, man, I love living that stuff. Wow. What was your first fighting game you played and liked?
Probably a Karate Champ, right? I mean, if you count Karate Champ, like in the arcade, 2 joysticks.
Oh, yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
That.
And then also on the Nintendo when it came out then too.
Yeah, I think I had it for the Nintendo also. Probably still do too.
Obsessively, man. Karate Champ was the shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Least favorite fighting game you played?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, Clay Fighters is probably one of the biggest pieces of shit out there.
The one
I
played on my live stream the other day.
Yeah, dude, I watched you play and knew was like, what is this? And I was like, it's a piece of shit. That's what it is.
Dude, did
like,
you see the combos though that was in there?
Oh yeah, built in.
I forgot they had like 20 hit combos in there.
Oh yeah, dude, it's stupid hell. It's stupid as hell. Like they really wanted to do KI, and it was like, you failed though. On I don't know. There's a Bloodstorm's another one I think of that comes to mind. Like there's a lot of doo-doo games out there.
Yeah.
War Gods. There's another one.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Now, see, that's a rare arcade cabinet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a reason for it. There should be. Yeah. It should be a rare one. Pit Fighter, if that's considered a fighting game. Ugh.
And another one, Mace, the Dark Age. That was an arcade too, Midway, and that's a rare one too. Now I seen one a few years ago for sale, and damn man, I should have just bought it for the rare.
Some of those, man, just to give them a good home.
Yeah. So
Darkstorm Queen, watch a movie called Insert Coin. Trust me, it's amazing. You'll love it.
Yeah, that's a good one. War Gods 64. Yeah, I actually got that for the 64. I even have a sealed copy of War Gods.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. You're gonna be the one man on the planet with a sealed copy of War Gods 64.
Yeah.
Sell it to Nick Cage, dude. He'll buy that shit for like $2 million.
Oh man, your favorite fighting game?
My favorite fighting game, Marvel 1. Yeah, Marvel 1. I would say Marvel 1 and then Marvel 2. It's right there. I love them both.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. First console you owned? I think you kind of gave a hint to that earlier.
Atari. The one that I owned, the first one that I actually owned, because the computer was my parents, right? And Pong was at a friend's or what have you and whatnot. But like the first console I owned was like an Atari, and it was the one that was like the super fat one. I don't know if it was 7800 or 2600, because I had a super fat one and then a skinny black one.
Which one was the one with the wood grain on it?
That's the one. That was the first one I had. I don't know what number that is, but that's the first one I had. And then I had like a slick black one that was like all black plastic. And it was like it was almost like a Super Nintendo. It really felt like a Super Nintendo prototype kind of when I think about it. Or it's a shitty memory of a memory of a memory, and I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. One or the other.
Yeah.
But it was two Ataris. I remember that because one got robbed. Our house got broken into and robbed. Yeah, dude, they stole my fucking Atari and all my games, and I was like, "Oh man, that's terrible."
Man, that
and then when we got the insurance money, I got an upgrade, and they came back and robbed us again and took it again. I was like, "Fuck."
Damn.
Yeah, bro, that's some hard shit right there. That's some
terrible.
Truth. That's some truth.
What's your favorite console you ever owned as a kid?
Oh fuck, Super Nintendo, I think.
Yeah.
It's such a. I would say Dreamcast is my second, or possibly for 1.5. But Super Nintendo for me hits on a level that is nostalgic. It's really nostalgic.
Yeah, Super Nintendo's a hard hitter. That's a heavy hitter right there.
Yeah.
Me, it's Super Nintendo, N64, and then probably PlayStation 1, because when the first PlayStation came out, damn, those games. They had a lot of good. Twisted Metal, that was one of my favorite games. You know which one that is, right? You know, the Car Combat.
Mario Kart on crack, bro.
Oh yeah, and you know, supposedly there's huge rumors that they're making a new Twisted Metal for the PS5. So
I don't doubt it, man. It's an easy sell.
Yeah.
Car games with shooting, perfect. Sold. Yeah. Missiles, bombs, nukes,
whatever. 30, 40 people online, you know.
Crazy crackhead with like bolted tires to his arms. Okay.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. Oh, this is a good question. You are a master at calling matches. At least I think you are. What made you start doing it?
Thank you. I went to school for broadcasting for my undergrad, and I never used it. And then my wife was saying, "Hey, you're really funny when I play, because when I play and when I'm playing and I'm into it, like I shit talk like crazy."
Oh yeah.
And then just watching, I still got to give credit. The two guys who, you know, I can't take it away from where it is, right? Like legitimately, Footy Laughs gave me the idea of like, okay, well, I could call Street Fighter matches easy. Because he was just putting matches up and then like sitting back and smoking a blunt, drinking a beer, and being like, you know, shout out to the Denver Nuggets, and you know, shout out to my homies, and it was cool, but it wasn't commentary, it wasn't play by play. And like I started doing it behind the camera after I saw Kong putting out some interview with Eddie Good, and I was like, oh shit, there's actually an audience for this. Like I was like, people would actually watch this, and so I did a few of them. And then from there, like I did a few on my, man, I hate when work calls on a Friday at fucking 7:45. Like, no, call your manager. So I did a few on my channel that were like me behind the camera. And then I did a few kind of with me in the camera where I was fixing some things, modding some things. So
yeah, that, because I always wondered that. So that's pretty awesome. That's really awesome. I like that. Yeah, you do a good job. But it's funny as hell too. And you know, when I go on YouTube and I watch a video, you know, a lot of people have time spans of how much they can watch somebody. I've watched your shit for 4 fucking hours. You know,
Thank you,
3
man.
hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever you put up. I watch the whole damn thing, and sometimes, you know, it's so good that I'm like, geez, when is this shit gonna end? When you had those big tournaments, and I ended up, you know, passing out, and I had to watch it on replay the next day.
Dude, those burn you out, man. Like people,
Oh yeah.
it's there was a handful of people who would stream with me and they would do it sort of regularly, but it's hard when, I mean, here's a few things, right? Like, and I'm not trying to be an asshole. I mean this genuinely. When I'm going at 120 miles an hour, who the fuck wants to be on a stream with me trying to get a word in, right? Like my mouth is just blah, 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 blah. It's worse than right now. And so, like there was some people who would stream with me that were great, but like on the whole, you get burnt, and I just truly, I mean, at the root of it, I just got burnt out doing that week after week after week after week after week. And like, legitimately, it's a lot to lock down the sponsors. And dude, because I put you under contract, right? I said, I want to make sure that I'm responsible for the money you're giving me, that I'm being held responsible for my own actions. Did I ask all my sponsors, will you please sign this contract with me? And they were like, you don't have to. But I was like, no, please, for me. So like, I put pressure on myself to make sure that I held to a standard that was ethical and professional. And then I tried to deliver some badass tournaments. So
and you did.
I think I did.
I enjoyed it.
I think, hey, if people want to, when you see, after you see tonight and moving forward, bro, moving forward.
Yeah. People
are going to be like, dude, remember when Rev called matches? Holy shit. When he was doing it on his small stream. Look what stage he's doing it on. People are going to be like, God damn, bro. It's going to be next level. I promise.
Yeah. I'm going to come by and say hello tonight, but since I have a visitor over, I'll have to watch.
You might have your hands full, man. I understand. Sometimes you're busy,
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I always watch it on the replay if I need to, though.
No, this one's going to be a good one. Like, cause so legit, it's a long interview. And then after that, I'm going to call some matches. I think it was Big Blue. I don't know. I'm going to see where it is, like from the community post, but I think it was Big Blue. So I'm set up for calling Big Blue, or I'm set up for Marvel, either way, whatever. But I'm going to call for a little bit. I'll call some live matches, and then I'm sure there'll be some other shit going on some other channel after I'm done. Right. Like, Lord knows the it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Put your quarters. Yeah.
What do you got, brother? I got 12 minutes, and then I'm heading out because I'm gonna get my mind right before I go.
Yeah. We said an hour, and
I love you, man. I appreciate you. I'll give you more time. I know
you gotta get revved up.
I do.
Here's your rev. Okay, we'll go through these real quick. Let's see. Any other type of games you like playing other than fighting games? Which you
FPS. Yeah, love Call of Duty. And turn-based strategy.
Okay. See, I like that too, but I also like, Grand Theft Auto open world.
I stay out of that on purpose because that's way too addicting. That's like World of Warcraft. I got out of MMORPGs for a reason.
Once you enter the world of GTA 5, Los Santos, dude, you are lost.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with it.
Oh yeah, you could do so much stuff in that game. Dude knows because she was watching the live stream.
She plays, dude. She plays. She just sucks at it. But yeah,
has she went to the strip club yet in the game yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm telling her. I'm like, it's ridiculous, man. It really is.
It's wild. Let's see. We'll bust through these real quick. Favorite movie?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Favorite type of music?
West Coast gangster rap.
Okay, I like it. Favorite superhero or villain?
Batman and Joker.
Damn. See, we're both just the same. Those are my favorite. Batman, and then the villain, Joker. I love the Joker. Love that. Let's see. If you could own one original arcade machine, what would it be?
Marvel versus Capcom 2.
Yeah, the arcade machine.
I want to take you for a ride, man. That machine banged. Yeah.
Those are hard to find too in the original. It's sad because a lot of those arcade machines, once they, the money died down, then they turned them into something else. Because I got an original Mortal Kombat 1 arcade machine that somebody made it to a multicade.
Nice.
But I bought it I just bought it for the cabinet because how the front, it's not straight like all the other midways that comes out. So I'm gonna make it back into one.
Nice.
I'm gonna put
restore it
in there. Yeah, because they have one of the. I think they got a PI. What's it called? A pie in it, and then they put a flat screen in it. I can't.
No, dude, it's gotta. If you're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
That's what keeps me away from old school arcades is the size, weight, and repairing needed. Like, because at least this, like the top folds down, the legs fold up, and it's like carrying a box with a body in it, right? Like it's heavy, but it's not unbearable. It's just a big ass rectangle.
Yeah.
Those fucking cabs, holy shit, they're big and heavy. Oh my God.
And repairs.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I see the Ralph channel, what he does, and I'm like, wait a minute, you can die? You can die trying to fucking fix an arcade?
Yeah, if you touch I forgot what part.
Yeah, like he's got a little probe.
Monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you touch that'd blow your ass through the freaking wall, dude.
Bro, I ain't doing that. Like when I gotta touch the right booty hole button on the TV so I don't die, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
See, that's why I have my own arcade guy that comes by and does major stuff. Now I can change out controls.
That's intelligent, bro. If you got a guy, that's the way to go. If you got a guy, for sure.
Yeah, because I ain't touching, all that crazy shit. But yeah, they cost money to repair, believe me. Because in my original KI1, when I owned it for about 2 years, I went down and I came back out because I was going to show somebody. The screen was black. And I was like, oh, shit. And it still had sound or whatever. But you know what it was? It was the flyback. Well, the KI1 original arcade machine, it had a rare monitor it used, right? So the flybacks, you have to find that one because they do remake them, but it kept blowing them.
Oh.
So I finally had one, rebuilt, and then it works again. But yeah, the repair shit, those don't go on unless if I'm making a video or I'm actually playing them. They stay off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run them, like people run arcade 1-ups for 24 hours.
I used to keep mine on all the time, but not so much anymore. I turn mine off now a lot more. Yeah. Like this, I turn her off a lot, like because I don't want to kill all the LEDs and shit in there. Yeah. And then I just if you're not playing it, it's okay. Like if I'm streaming, I'll put it on. That's my little floss. People are like, "Is that real?" Very, very.
We got 8.
Very.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a kind of a good subject. How long have you been watching wrestling for?
Oh God, dude, legit. Like since I was a little boy, I remember watching Andre get slammed by Hogan at WrestleMania. Hold on, did you do it? Did you do it? Oh, look at your buddy here. She's got it. Do you want to give a message?
Here, here's the message.
There's the message. She's an official blue belt. She's a blue belt for being a bad bitch.
Get a bow staff.
She gets a bow staff. She gets to Donatello in real life now. Congratulations, my love. She has a very special shirt on as well. It's a very twisted shirt, if you will. It finally showed up from fucking Hong Kong or wherever the fuck you have your shit from.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Mine came fast. When she asked me she didn't get hers yet, I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, we got it. It's here, bro. It's here. What you got next, my man?
Let's see. Oh, well, since you run the Waffle House, what kind of food do you like?
Oh, look at me. I'm fat. I like all food, right? So I'm trying to cut back. I keep mentally, I'm telling myself I like salads. I like soups. I eat everything, man. So like, I grew up like you did on shitty cereal and too much of the, the food pyramid lie, right? Like, oh yeah, man, I wish I ate like more of a regular human being. So
yeah, same here.
And when you hit a certain age, like my job got really sedative, right? Like where you're sitting down a lot. And so you just get fat quick, man. It's not hard. And when you're in the world of Azeroth, fuck, you get fat real quick in that world.
Yeah. So when we reach the age 50, do we need to take care of ourselves better or no?
I think, dude, when I'm telling you, man, you're at least skinny. So fuck you, bro. I'm see, you got that fucking skinny gene going on. I don't, man.
See, my problem though is like, dude, I can eat tons of food, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
and then the pounds is gone. I stay one. Let's see, my weight flexes, dude.
That's a real problem. You and Ethiopians share the same problem.
Yeah, gain 2 or 3 pounds, and then a few days I'll lose it, and then I'll gain.
You have a tapeworm. You have a tapeworm. You're feeding a goddamn tapeworm, fucking fat ass over here. I look like a fucking bag of milk with glasses on, and you're fucking just, I can eat anything and not gain any weight. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, well, I know.
What's your question? Let's go. Ridiculous.
Well, this one's funny because this is the words taken
Like a booger.
right out of your mouth into mine.
Dude, a lot of people have been taking my words and using them lately. It's cute.
Yeah, but
I like
this
it.
one's a good one. I like
inspiring.
Final thoughts for the lovers and the haters. Remember that?
Yeah, man. Of
I don't
course.
think you've said that in a while.
I haven't had a lot of people on in a while. You were one of the last people who've been on just for the wrestling thing, you know?
Yeah.
But I wanted to be able to give people, and this was, I know, again, I've said this on different streams, but like I wanted to give people an opportunity to be able to say their shit, right? Like uninterrupted. And usually when I do it, I go full screen on them. Yeah. So it's like, dude, please, the floor is yours. If you want 5 fucking minutes, take 5 fucking minutes, right? Like talk about whatever you want. I'm not going to say anything. It's all you. And so quite early on when I was doing streams with other people, you learn like, oh, there's a lot of lovers and haters. So to the lovers and to the haters, hey, what do you got to say? And so sometimes those matrices cross over and you have a nice little Venn diagram in the middle where you get that blended group. And sometimes you have the people on the extremes who lick windows, you know, I mean, it is what it is. So yeah,
that's true. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on here.
I appreciate
your wife Nude come on 2 times. I want to bring her back on sometime too, because I like, you know, working with her too. But I love your channel. I love what you do. Continue to doing what you do, how you want to, when you want to. Who cares about anybody else? You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I don't give a shit. Because it's funny that, you know, I do the Mick Mullet character, right? And I did that, you know, the funny little short or whatever, and somebody was honest on the channel and said, you know, that character is not funny and he's not entertaining. And I thought to myself, you know, I really don't give a shit. You know, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. So, you know, whatever.
You know, I think here's what I learned, right? Like you gotta actions always speak louder than words, right? I was taught that when I was a young person. And so for me, like I'm just going to continue to work on the actions that I can control, which is myself. Right. And so people are going to do or say whatever they want about you or about Mick Mullet or about me or about my mama or whoever, you know, I mean, who cares? Right. Like they're going to say shit. Yeah. And ultimately, I think it's how I respond. And so if I allow it to affect me, then it's shame on me. It's my fault. Right. And I got to be a better person at that. And that's always one thing that I've tried to preach is to be the best person I can. And I know it's tough. I fall short every day. I've never said I wasn't short of the grace, but still, my friend, I appreciate the time. I appreciate I appreciate the questions. They were some fun ones. Yeah. And we'll do this again. We will definitely do this again. And I appreciate the support tonight, man. Tonight's going to be a unique night. Like I said, this interview is going to be, it's going to be fucking awesome. And then from there, we'll figure out what I'm going to call for a little bit. And then I'm going to go to bed and enjoy a smooth evening of getting my ass kicked by a blue belt in between the sheets. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Oh! Sounds amazing. Woo! All right, man. Well,
we'll talk to you soon, bro. Thank you, bud.
Brother. Later,
Bye.
man.